Welcome in, buckle in, tune that grip. PHG World Series Season 4, let it rip. 4 wheels, hard lines, one more lap. Hear that chant, shake the whole room back. PHG, PHG, say it again. From the first green light to the very end. We came for the smoke, came for the pace, came for the chase, came for the race. So if you hear that roar in the back of your mind, that's the feel coming up on the inside. PHG, PHG, let it ride. Season 4, and it's ours tonight. Start, line tremble, gloves on tight, hands on the wheel and the whole room bright. Break points carved like cuts in stone, every turn got a name of its own. Close draft breath in the mirror glow, one bad move and the pack swings low. Check that line, keep the rear end live, you don't survive here, you drive and drive. PHG in the chant, let it ring, every lap got a hungry thing. Engine shout with a razor edge, we run that edge, we live that edge. Now the tension climbs, now the gridlock's tight. Hear the crowd lean in, feel that first turn bite. PHG, PHG, stomp that name. PHG, PHG, we came for the flame. PHG, PHG, shout it loud. PHG, PHG, shake the crowd. Wheel to wheel, we don't back down. PHG, PHG, take the crown. PHG, PHG, right here now. PHG, PHG, hear that sound. Lap by lap, we own this night. PHG, PHG, all fight. And a hard red stare, one late break and you're hanging there. Tiny mistakes turn into scars, cut too close and you're seeing stars. But the pack keeps coming mean and fast, every second feels like the last. Heat in the seat, no room to freeze, we move like wolves through the S-curve squeeze. PHG in the walls and the bones and the hiss in the crowd and the chrome tone. Say my name with the night on back, we don't drift off, we attack. Listen close. This is where it changes. This is where the calm gets stripped away. One corner, one breath, one heartbeat against a wall of engines. If you came for safe, you came wrong. If you came for slow, you stayed home. PHG is here, and the whole season starts now. Shout it loud, shake the crowd. Wheel to wheel, we don't back down. Take the crown, right here now. Hear that sound, lap by lap, we own this night. All fight, let it fade, but the mark we made won't wash away. Season 4, still in your chest. First lap curse and the final test. One last cry, till the checker drops from the sky. We were here, you heard the call. We started all. Welcome to the grid, where the names don't fade, where the first turn shakes and the brave get made. PHG in the air, hear the whole room call. Season 4 tonight, yeah, we came to ball. Chrome on the nose and the tires scream. Every lap a test, every corner a dream. Legends in the lane with the pressure on. When the lights go down, we're already gone. PHG, PHG, let it ring through the dome. Bring that fire to the track, bring it all back home. Drivers on edge, eyes locked, hands cold. One more shot at glory, one more story told. Helmet on tight, heart loud on my chest. Nerves like a wire, but I never rest. Grid full of ghosts with the title to keep, and the whole world waiting when the red lights sleep. Every move sharp, every line stays clean. Close on the inside, cut through the scene. If you legends don't blink in a high-speed race. Hear that shit now. PHG. PHG. Feel it shake now. PHG. One breath, one line, one chance to shine. No backing off. It's go time. The go time. PHG. Let it ride. Legends race here, nowhere to hide. PHG. Feel the flame. Season 4, we all know the name. PHG. Take the crown when the lights hit red. We don't slow down. PHG. Hear that roar. The legends race here. And we want more. Late apex pressure, I'm cutting it close. Paint on the bumper, I'm ghost to the ghost. They want my line, but I've been that raw. One hard pass and the whole room cool. Burnt out rubber on the edge of the fight. Every lap counts in the dead of night. If the pack comes close, I don't move back. I hit that gap like a clean attack. Hear that chant now. PHG. PHG. Feel it shake now. PHG. One breath, one line, one chance to shine. No backing off. It's go time. PHG. Let it ride. Legends race here, nowhere to hide. PHG. Feel the flame. Season 4, we all know the name. PHG. Take the crown when the lights hit red. We don't slow down. PHG. Hear that roar. Legends race here. And we want more. Yeah. Look at that lineup. Look at that pressure. This is where the fast learn fear and the fearless learn speed. PHG, World Series Season 4. Not a warm-up, not a preview. This is the race. This is the run. This is where legends move. Take the signal, lock the pace. One more lap, one more chase. Hands stay steady, eyes stay true. Every rival pushing through. When the crowd all rise and the engine scream, we break the limit, we own the drive. PHG, let it ride. Legends race here, nowhere to hide. PHG, feel the flame. Season 4, we all know the name. PHG, take the crown when the lights hit red. We don't slow down. PHG, hear that roar. Legends race here, and we want more. PHG. Legends race here. Season 4. We're live. We're locked. We're going.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Papa's House of Game, Season 4, Round 7. Welcome to Daytona. Super excited to be here. Mr. Casual is joining me in the booth today. How are you today, sir?
Trying to stave off heat exhaustion by staying hydrated, but I know okay, all things considered. How about yourself, sir?
Doing all right. Final round. We should expect to see some great racing all weekend. 2 races tonight, 2 races tomorrow. Should be incredible. I can't wait. I love Daytona. Love Daytona. Just saying.
Yeah, I knew if there was going to be a round you were going to race, it'd be this one.
Yeah. I fought with myself. I really didn't want to because I hadn't done anything all season, but I just couldn't say no, especially with the Viper. I mean, come on. It's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
All right. Well, before we get into the races and stuff, let's go ahead and go over our sponsors for the evening, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
All righty. We have got SimNet. SimNet Racing is focused on delivering high-quality, affordable sim racing hardware, highlighted by the SP Pro Load Cell pedal set. designed to provide precise braking feel, consistency, and improved control for competitive drivers. Built by sim racers for sim racers. Their products strike the perfect balance between performance and accessibility. Please use the discount code PHGGTWS for an 8% discount at time of checkout.
Okay. And then next up we have Paul Davis. With decades of experience in residential and commercial restoration, Paul Davis Restoration is a trusted leader in emergency services, water and fire damage restoration, mold remediation, reconstruction, and large loss recovery. Their commitment to professionalism, rapid response, and customer care has made them a respected name across the industry.
We got 40 Racewear, makers of the ultimate sim racing shoes and custom apparel designed for sim racing by sim racers. 40 sim racing shoes are custom engineered to connect racers to the pedals in a way no other racing shoe can, and still provide all the comfort needed for those double and triple stints. Visit 40racewear.com and check out the original racing gloves for your feet. And at checkout, use discount code PAPA10X for a 10% discount off your order.
And last but certainly not least, we have MZW. MZW delivers high quality sim racing gear, including custom GT style real replicas and premium accessories built for performance, precision, and immersion, especially within the Fanatec ecosystem. You can see the website URL on screen. So if you're looking for hardware, no further.
Booyah. 4 great sponsors that have been with us for the entire season. 40's actually been with us for 2 seasons now. So
Yep.
thank you to all the sponsors, man. You guys have ruled. It's been a pleasure having you with us in PHGWS World Series season 4.
Sorry to
Thank you,
interrupt,
Joe.
gentlemen. This is TK's here running the broadcast. Big thanks to Joe Collins for the $10. Let's go PHG. But I have some
Joe?
breaking news. We have an on-scene reporter behind the scenes of the PHG crew. Let's go to him now. That's going to be Salamander.
Hey, yo, everybody. How you doing today? What TK said, I'm coming to you live exclusive from PHG World Headquarters. I had to bribe the secretary to get in here, but I'm telling you, I got granted an exclusive interview with the proprietor himself, Mr. PHG. We have got ourselves Papa from Papa's House Game. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you guys? Good to see you out there.
This was a good one. Papa, how you been feeling about season 4? We are already at round 7. I can't believe it. Doing this multi-class stuff. How you feel about how the season's going?
I think the season has gone incredible. At the beginning of the season, multi-class racing, I honestly had my concerns, but it's turned out to be an incredible season. We're wrapping it up today at Daytona. You couldn't have asked for a better ending.
Yeah,
Just great.
absolutely. And I understand being at Daytona, one of your favorite tracks, that you're going to be racing in this one for the first time of the season. A little nostalgia there. How you feeling about your chances?
I feel about my chances, not good. But I am excited to be at Daytona. I'll be in the second race this afternoon, so I am looking forward to it. I mean, it's Daytona and the Viper. It's a no-brainer that I have to be here.
It's definitely a no-brainer. Can't go wrong there. So,
No,
all right, cool. Well, like we said, we just want to get this quick exclusive interview out of the way. I'm gonna bolt out of here. But you guys all have fun. Again, can't believe we're at the end of this incredible season already. Everybody, peace out. Take care.
thank you, Sal.
Yep.
Have a good one. Round info. Okay. And so for round info, we've kind of alluded to what we're doing, but for those that are a little slower, uh, we're at the season finale of season 4, round 7. Our race length is 1 whole hour at Daytona Road Course. Tire wear is ×5, and your requirements are racing hard and racing mediums. Fuel is ×4 with 3 liters a second, and your cars of choice are in GT1, the Group C Legends, and in GT3 is just American cars. Okay. But with that being said, I've heard word from Roxy himself that he will neither confirm nor deny that when you see his GT3 lap, he may have actually been on enters at the time.
Oh Lord.
Okay, so we're on board with Roxy going into T1. You want to brake after the light post, but not too deep, as to give yourself a good exit at T1, which is tricky at the best of times. And you got this little kink right here, and you going here, you want to brake after one board, but before the escape road on the right. Modulate your throttle and some trail braking, and you should have that taken care of. Assuming you're by yourself, this next kink will be flat out. Then around the middle, you want to start braking and downshifting to about second, maybe first if you need some extra rotation. Power on exit, and around the middle of this escape road, you want to start braking and going down into second for some rotation. If you get it right, you can make up a lot of time on this back straight. Then, now that we're on the oval portion of Daytona Road Course, you got a bit of a breather before your next braking zone. But your next braking zone is the Le Mans chicane, but we can still call it a stop. You brake just after the white line there that you saw briefly. And if you get everything just right, you can make up a lot of time there. Worth noting that on the exit of the curbing on the left-hand side, if you go left of that black marking, you're going to get a penalty. So be careful about that, because I'm sure we'll see a fair few of those happen today. And that's pretty much your lap in GT3. And now we're in GT1. The same after the light brake, and be careful getting on the loud pedal. Otherwise, you do donuts, and brake here roughly about the same spot, since you're maybe a little bit earlier, since you're got a bit more speed. And if you got it neat and tidy, should be no problems. You're flat through here, and you might want to brake a little bit earlier here. Like I said before, you're carrying a bit more speed, and you want to do some trail braking and modulate your throttle. And then about the middle there, you want to downshift down to second gear, and as long as the back end doesn't try to kick out, you should have a pretty good exit going on to the back straight. You kind of need to brake a little bit earlier with the GT1 class, just a little bit, probably like right at the white line, unless you're feeling brave. Then if you see the black stuff on right there, that's what I was talking about during the GT3 lap, and that's pretty much your black guide and the GT1 class. You have similar braking points with both cars. It's just a matter of how soon or late you'll need to. Okay.
Want me to read the splits?
Yeah.
All right, round 7, split 1. These are the cream of the crop, y'all. GT1 sitting on pole. We have Sector 7's Wid. Right behind him, we have McNaughty. Mr. B. Pabst, Sector 7's The Truth Serum, Talon, PHG Ecstasy, and Mr. Jeffrey GT97YT. That's your GT1 class. A lot of fast drivers right there, y'all. Then over here in GT3, sitting on pole, we have Jorge. In P2, we have K. Naranjo, a.k.a. Oak. Behind him, we have Moose 21. Then we have Wicco, RTR Diablo, PHG Diablo. Sector 7's Mr. Racing 40. And rounding out the field, we have our very own PHG, Shaggy Doo, the creator of this combo. And season, I might add. Thanks, Shags. All right, y'all. What do you think? Who we watching, Mr. Casual?
I'm curious on if McNaughty can stay there with Wid and try to give him a run for his money in GT1.
I think so.
And then for GT3, I'm keeping actually the easy choice would be Jorge Senior, but I'm actually going to keep an eye out for Oak because he won the most recent IRO GTFC in the Viper. So I'm curious to see if he can stay there with Jorge and try to give him a run for his money.
Yeah, really, I have to agree with you. I think it's everybody trying to keep up with Wid and Jorge in their respective classes. Obviously, I think they're both their points leaders in those classes, so that's who everybody's chasing. Definitely, I agree with you to keep an eye out on McNaughty, but also you want to keep an eye out on those two right behind him, B. Paps and Truth Serum. Honestly, Talon, Ecstasy, Jeffrey, I mean, they're all fast drivers, or they wouldn't be here, right?
Yeah, like Jeffrey was talking about Tuesday. He didn't think he was fast. He's kind of having like the same thing I do. It was like, you tell me I'm fast, and it's like, you're fast casual. I was like, I don't know about that.
Right? I mean, so I think really this race is going to come down to pit strats. I think everybody's close in speed, so I'll be interested to see where everybody comes out on strats. And we'll take a look at the, or you already did look at the race info, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So, I mean, you know what tires are required. The fuel consumption goes pretty quick. So expect multiple pits. And I mean, it's going to be interesting on how this goes. Same with the Group 3. I agree with you. Oh, really fast. But right behind him, you got Moose, Wicco, Diablo. I mean, this field's tight. And it looks like we are headed to the grid. So let's kind of buckle our own seatbelts and let's get this race going. I can't wait. It's Daytona.
Yeah, and you're going to get your shot at it soon enough.
Yeah, next race, I'll be there. I will definitely be there.
Okay.
All right, here we go. We are looking at start of the race. We got our own Sector 7 in there. Wid taking us to the green flag. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, I figured he would be on mediums. Okay. Looks good so far for GT1 from what I can see. GT3 looks to be about the same. Looks like there's two side by side further back, but
I think going into turn 1, I think Moose had a little issue because he's dropped back to P13 fighting for P12 right now. I think he got pushed a little wide or maybe drove it in a little too hard.
Easy. Well, easy, McNaughty. Remember, you got cold tires. Oh, let's see. Yeah, this was okay. All patrol.
Yeah.
On the back.
Yeah.
Ooh, steady on now. Yeah, I was just talking about cold tires.
Wicco getting by Oak for P9, P2 in class. In the Group 3 cars. Wid coming through. Right, McNaughty following him. Beat Pabst, Truth Serum, Talon, Jeffrey, and Ecstasy with a 1 second pin.
I've seen a few hard tire runners there when we were going through GT1. Let's see.
So
Yes,
Strat,
pin.
right off the bat, laying an issue. I'm not sure I saw where he got that pin. We
Yeah, I
got to
was
fight
like-
for the lead in Group 3 right now. Jorge must
Yeah.
have had an issue because they are stacking it in on him right now.
Jorge's on hard tires, and I wonder if the others might be on mediums.
Gotcha. Yeah, Wicco is on mediums. So is Mr. Racing.
Damage for Wicco.
Same with Oak, Naranjo. He had some front bumper damage too. Looks like it's repaired though.
Okay.
Yeah, it's kind of split on who started on the mediums, who started on the hards.
Okay. Yeah, doesn't seem to be as clear cut as I was thinking it might have been. Okay. But yeah, see Wicco in his like neon green Skittles livery. Hard to miss that.
Yeah, right. The radioactive, as they were calling it in qualifying. Got that nuclear powered engine under him.
Looks like everyone's starting to settle in at the moment.
Looks like it, yeah.
Yeah. Can't say I blame Jorge for starting on hards at the beginning of this stint.
No.
Because you'll have more tire wear at the beginning, so I can see the Wicco look like he might have gone wide. See anything? Oh, yeah, he sure enough did.
And as you pointed out earlier, Mr. Casual, when we were talking about the lineups, McNaughty has definitely given Wid some hassles on that rear bumper, keeping up with him. So that's good to see.
Yeah, I think as long as he can stay in the slip of Wood, that will help keep him there. But
Yep.
he'll be in the dirty air, so he'll probably have just a bit more tire wear than Wood will.
They are both on the racing medium, so they're same cars, same tires. So looks like Wade got onto the speedway in a little better shape than McNaughty, starting to pull away just a little. But we know this bus stop, it's an equalizer, so Truth Serum running here in P5. Jeffrey here in P6 on the racing hards.
As is SC.
Yep.
.4 between Wood and McNaughty now. So yeah, I mean, can't necessarily fault anyone for losing the gap to Wood. I was like, yeah, Wood's one of those drivers. It's hard to stay with him even on your best day. Surprised he goes down to first. Okay.
In Group 3, we still have the first top 5 Group 3 drivers nose to tail. Then there's a little gap back to Shaggy, who's gotten, as we know, started P14, so he's gained a spot. And he's our only non-GT driver, or Viper driver. He's in that GT40.
All right, Jorge says, I'm out on hard tires. I don't want this no more.
Done.
Okay. Doing something a little bit different. Going left when everyone's going right.
Right? That's pretty typical for Jorge.
But yeah, it's like everyone seems to be on mediums at the front of the GT3 class. Now, I imagine everyone will probably run until they run out of tires or fuel, whichever comes first.
Right? Wid up front, he's pulled over a 2.5 second gap on McNaughty, and he's pretty much done that in that last lap here.
He currently has his fastest lap of a 33.2. Be perhaps with a 35 flat. Yeah, seems like a bit of a trio right here.
Yeah, good battle for P4 right here between these three. Talon has it currently, but Truth Serum and Jeffrey want it. Ooh, Truth got a little loose coming off that International Horseshoe.
Yes, those hairpins you gotta watch out for on here with GT1s. Not so much as a problem with GT3, but yeah, you got a lot more power in these cars.
Yeah, yeah.
And
Talon running on the racing mediums should be able to pull away from Truth and Jeffrey behind him on the racing hards.
yeah, I was going to say I've seen Jeffries on those hards, so question is how long are they going to end up staying on them? Because if they can hook up and work together, it's like they could maybe get a jump on Talon in fourth.
Yeah,
And it's time to go in.
right, right. So we saw Jorge came in after 3 laps, got off those racing hards. He did come back out on the racing mediums. Currently running P14 in the field right now, but he is 20 seconds behind PhD Diablo in 13th. Do you think it's a mistake that Jorge came in early and basically took himself out of slipstream? I mean, we know he's a fast driver,
Yeah.
but is this going to affect him in the long run?
I'm just wondering if he'll have to do an extra stop or not.
We see
I'm-
Witt's coming up on him now, so he's about to go a lap down. Obviously, he'll want to try and sneak as much of a slipstream as he can going down this fast section. But in overall delta, he is closing in on Diablo, so...
Okay.
But Diablo is on, you know, few laps worn racing hard tires versus Jorge's fresh racing mediums, so...
Yeah, I guess it'll be one of those things that you'll just have to wait towards the end of the race to see if it pans out for him. But as long as no one plays peekaboo, I imagine, with Jorge, I think he should have a good shot at the end.
And that would, yeah, I agree with you. And that was bad luck for McNaughty going through the bus stop where he caught Jorge, caught him on the exit. He's going to lose, 2-3 tenths more to Wid by having to probably have to slow down a little bit.
But yeah, yeah, McNaughty's, yeah, he now it's Hap's turn to have some bad luck.
Yep.
Jorge.
Yep. Oh, caught him.
Yeah, I was going to say something else, but I see, yeah, our Canadian Paps competitor having some unfortunate timing.
Ooh, Talon dipped a toe into the grass there.
Okay. Then you got the Truth and Jeffrey. Ooh, steady there, Jeffrey. But yeah, I was going to say they're both not that terribly far from Talon. Looks like they're going to get Jorge at a good time, so they won't lose any time.
Yep. Good timing on there for them.
Okay.
We got Oak up here leading our Group 3 class. Has gotten 1 second lead over Mr. Racing. So it's still pretty tight for those top Group 3 cars.
The power of Lightning McQueen compels you. And looking at their Oak's fuel is like, I mean, it is a Viper, so it's not unexpected, but he's already under half a tank.
Yeah.
After 7 laps. Oh, yeah, that's kind of about to be expected with the Viper. It's like, you know, it's going to go through tires and it's going to go through some gas.
Facts.
It likes to go quick, but it also likes to go quick through those two things in particular. But yeah, still plenty of daylight, so you're probably going to be burning through your tires still relatively quickly.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, there's Mr. Racing, followed by Moose not far behind.
Yeah, literally right on his bumper. Going into the bus stop.
Okay.
And the nuclear-powered Viper right behind them. Wade coming up to put these 3-4 cars a lap down. See if he can get by all 4 of them before he gets to turn 1.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Getting ready to have a 3 wide.
Safe pass, nice. Well done, Mr. Widd. And McNaughty's going to catch these 4 Vipers right about the International Horseshoe. This is probably going to cost him a little bit more time.
Yeah.
Look at that, 3 wide on that replay there.
Yeah, it looks like he was using some slip from Oak there as well to help make it a little bit easier. And
McNaughty catching these 3 Vipers. Not at a really good time.
yeah, it's rather congested right here.
Yeah, it is. Oh, so tight, so tight, so tight. Well done.
No harm there, but I'm sure Oak probably a little flustered with McNaughty going for it there with some friendly contact, I guess we'll say.
Yeah, I think it was okay.
Yeah, it was okay, I mean, but yeah, you still kind of get a little flustered, like
right.
You wait.
Yeah, and honestly, with even McNaughty's point, I mean, you know, he's catching a bad time, but he's got to hurry, so he's got to kind of force a little bit.
Okay. Looks like both Paps and Talon without issue.
Yep.
Okay.
Just taking the outside, onward they go. Oh, here we go. B Pabst into the pits.
He's first of the GT1 runners.
Yep.
To get off the hards. Okay. And you see Jeffrey, we haven't mentioned it at all, but Jeffrey's not using what everyone else is using in GT1. He's using the Nissan R92, whereas everyone else is in the Mazda.
Oh yeah, the 786. You're right. Good call. Oh, what a bad time to catch Moose.
Yeah.
I do want to point out Moose, who is currently leading our Group 3 class. It's been a heck of a drive getting back to the front because remember, turn 1, he ran a little wide and got lost a few positions. So he's been driving pretty well to get back up to the lead of our Group 3 classes. We're bringing Mr. Racing right with them.
Ooh, steady there, Oak. I saw he doing a little Tokyo drift there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, with his tires, I would imagine it's probably a bit easier to do that.
Right.
All right. So that's about a quarter of this race already done. So nothing, thankfully, too chaotic. Just a little time loss here and there for GT1 at times, but
yep.
That's
So,
to be expected.
remember about 5 laps ago when Jorge was about 20 seconds behind PHG Diablo?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's only about 5 seconds behind now
Oh.
on those fresher mediums. He's coming fast. He can
So
see.
that didn't.
He can see PHG Diablo. Look at the side-by-side racing for position and the lead of our Group 3, Mr. Racing.
Yeah.
Getting by Moose. Bringing Oak and Wicco right with him still. Wicco's just kind of hanging on to these three, just watching the
Yeah.
whole battle. Mr. Racing going a little defensive there.
Because that's the whole debate as we look back at Moose and Mr. Racing going into T1, and he decides to go for it. And
Yeah.
I don't think Moose really fought that as hard as he could.
No,
it's like-
he definitely stayed wide.
Yeah, just let it
I
happen.
agree with you.
But yeah, like you was talking about when Jorge went in initially, that's the thing with the slipstream battles is like, do you think you're going to gain more time being in the slip, or do you think you would be better in clean air?
Yep. Here we see Oak getting back by Moose, regaining his P2's position. Those top three cars, nose to tail.
The speed bump, Mr. Racing overtook Oak going into T1 on this lap. So that's how he fell back initially. Okay.
Just kind of looking back on the analytics for Wicco here in P4 or P11 overall. He's almost out of fuel.
Is he? Oh wow.
So let's see if he hits this time or nope. He's going to go one more lap.
Okay.
Going to keep these three in his sights. Woo! Oak back to P1. Mr. Racing keeping the inside, holding Moose back onto P3. But Moose has got the better line right here going into the horseshoe. Dives it in. Temporarily holding the P2 spot. Mr. Racing falling back to P3. And we got Oak sitting right here, just again, still just watching these three, watching this battle.
Yeah, I'm one.
Mr. Racing getting back by Moose.
Looking like
Moose.
They're all okay. Nice and tidy through there. Well, I say that, but yeah. Oak's got a little bit of a gap. Not a big one, but he's got a bit of a buffer to Mr. Racing. And our leader of GT1, Wibbs, having himself, let's say, a good race so far. I do see that it's starting to get a little darker. Not nighttime dark, but it's not as sunny as it was.
Right? Yep, I agree.
We should have our
Ooh, here come all the
three.
group, yep, all the Group 3 leaders. Oak, Mr. Racing, Moose, Wick. You're going to see Shaggy coming in too, since he is on fumes coming to fuel. Jorge has gotten by Diablo.
Mr. Racing has a little bit more fuel than everyone else, so it looks like he'll be the one to come out probably before the others, as he was at 5%.
Well, you see, yeah, 3 of those 4 drivers that came in were at 0%.
There's Jorge back in his natural habitat, and followed by Diablo. But Diablo hasn't pitted yet, so he'll probably be in presumably this lap.
Yep, I would agree with you. I think he's got one more lap and he's going to have to pit.
So yeah, Mr. Racing is already at 100.
Yep, here they all come. All coming out at the same time.
Oak came out on hards.
Talon got lucky. He got by him right as they were coming out of the pits. No issues for Talon. That was nice job, Talon. There is a racing god for him. That was awesome.
Bet you he burned some extra fuel to get in front of him.
Right?
No, please, please, please let me get in front of him.
All right, so like you said, Jorge does have a 4.5 second lead over Mr. PHG Diablo right now. But we know Diablo's going to pit probably at the end of this lap. Jorge, he's under a quarter tank of fuel, so he's only got a couple more laps on those racing mediums. So all these positions are going to swap again, but as it stands right now, Jorge is back out in the lead.
All right. So, that's curious. But yeah, I imagine it'll be maybe mediums rest of the way. That for maybe possibly the final stop for him.
Possibly?
Yeah.
I can tell you out of the Group 3 drivers who did just pit, Mr. Racing, Oak, Moose, and Wicco. Oak and Wicco both came out on racing hards.
Okay.
Mr. Racing and Moose came out on the racing mediums. Shaggy came out of the pits on racing hards. Full load. Why is that such a tongue twister? All right. We do see Diablo in the pits.
That's
so
all. Wit is also in as well.
Yes,
as is Jeffrey. Okay. So I'm wondering if Wit's going to save the hearts for like very last.
Let's see what he comes out here. Coming out of the pits now.
Oh,
he's on hards now.
Okay. So maybe he's doing a medium, hard, medium.
Possibly.
Okay. Woo. Easy there,
That's the
Esta.
Right?
Okay. Looking at his fuel, I don't think he fueled up all the way to 100%. Apparently, here Jeffrey didn't either. So, okay.
Jorge is back in the pits.
As is Talon is in the pits as well.
Yep,
Okay.
for the report cars. Okay.
Interesting. Okay. Hey, yeah. Ooh, easy there. Yeah, it looks like Mr. Racing got a little close to Moose's gearbox there for a second.
Bit. Yep.
And Oak's probably licking his lips right behind. And Mr. Radioactive not far behind them as well.
All right, Jorge coming out on racing mediums with a load of fuel. Shaggy side by side with him as he comes out. This is for position. Shaggy's on the racing hards. Ooh.
Yeah.
Jorge on those fresh racing mediums. Now, talent coming through by both of these gentlemen. Had to play it a little cautious there in that kink. McNaughty is in the pits, coming in out of the lead, as he is low on fuel and tires. Woo! That right rear tire was worn out.
Okay. And Talon goes. Okay. It looks like McNaughty's definitely getting out before SC.
Drew Sturm stayed out though.
He... Okay.
True Serum will definitely
Well,
be in next lap, though.
McNulty fueled up to about half and went on to hards. Ooh, that's quite the cluster there at the International Horseshoe. Too many cars in one place.
A little bit.
All right.
True Serum is in the pits. McNulty would take it to less fuel. Still got that lead over Wid right now. Both on the Racing Hard tires. I think Wid came in one lap before McNulty, if I recall. So, but Wid did take a little bit more fuel, which is what, and with McNulty taking the lesser fuel, is what got him the lead. Here goes Wid, side by side. McNulty's got the preferred line. Can he hold it? Got to drive it in a little deep. Woo! Wid having to take him the wide line. McNulty holding him off right now. Now Wid's got the preferred line going in the International Horseshoe. We know McNulty's good. Oh, ran him a little wide there, I think, but oh my God. Into the kink. Coming into the West End Horseshoe. Looks like Wid is taking P1 back from McNulty. Now McNulty again, he's just got to stay in that slip. Stay with him. Let him pull you around. You're going to have to pit a little bit earlier than Wid because you're going to run out of fuel before he does, but by a couple laps.
Yeah. Okay.
Good racing there.
Thing.
Great racing.
Yeah.
Good replay.
Yeah, well done to both of them for that one. Yeah, I imagine McNulty, I don't know if he'll still be pushing since he underfueled. But I imagine he's trying to stay in with slip for as long as he can.
You know what's crazy is you still, and for the Group 3 cars, you still have the top 4 Group 3 cars nose to tail on their 16th lap. Coming rounding up their, finishing up their 16th lap.
Yeah. Yeah, these poor guys, I was like, I'm sure they're enjoying themselves, but they'll probably
Jeffrey
be
coming
tired.
around. Right?
By the end of it. They're like, woo.
They're going to know they were racing, that's for sure. They're going to know they were at the Daytona, baby. Looks like Oak trying to catch the slipstream of Moose as they go wide, trying to get around Mr. Racing, who's got the inside line. Runs it deep, late break. Oh, Oak ran a little bit wide there. It's going to cost him the spot. That's going to put Wicco all over the back end of Oak as the Truth Serum in the GT1 car coming into the Horseshoe. Oh, my Lord. It's like sardines. They get through it, though. Let's do our favorite, what do you want to call this? Our favorite feature here at the PHG World Series. Introduced this season. Let's crank it up.
Hope y'all enjoyed that Crank It Up. We're at Daytona, so it's only natural that you crank it up at Daytona.
Heck yeah, baby. Come on.
But yeah, we see giving Wicco, okay, give him a little helpful nudge forward, working together there.
Wicco got by Oak, and now if they need to work together, try and keep up with Mr. Racing and Moose.
Yeah.
Because again, we've got Jorge back here in P12, and he is again closing the gap. He started when he came out of the pits. He was 20 seconds behind those top four, side by side with Shaggy.
Yeah, it's not necessarily a full-on Earnhardt senior livery, but it kind of gives the vibe of Earnhardt senior.
Jorge's
livery. Yes.
That's a Rusty Wallace.
Is it? Okay.
Number 2, yep.
Okay.
Miller Genuine Draft, Rusty Wallace. Wah wah Wallace. Sorry for all you Rusty Wallace fans.
As we check up with our leaders in GT1, which only got a little over a second to Matt Doherty. McNaldy's, I think, trying his best, but he's got just under a quarter tank of fuel left, whereas Witt is just under a half tank. So, yeah, wondering if Witt's fuel will make it to the end, but obviously McNaldy's won't. Then you got Paps in third, rounding out the podium. He's right at a quarter, and Talon's just over half.
Yeah, I think Beat Pabst, his issue is going to be his tires. His right rear's looking pretty worn.
Yeah, Jeffrey is looking to be okay, and Truth is definitely good.
Yeah.
Question mark. Have enough fuel.
I don't know. They got 25 minutes left in this race. I mean, you're looking at another 15 laps. 16 laps. I think they're all going to have to pit again.
Okay, and then we're on board with Moose.
And I think that's when you're going to see a lot of these drivers switch to those racing softs to finish out the last few laps on those soft tires. So it'll be a question of when. When do you come in and put those softs on?
It's definitely. I think it's everyone's fuel levels is going to dictate when, because if they can't, if it's too far out, then they might have to do another set of mediums. But we're going through the grid, just racing right there, and then you got Wicco at a quarter, as we look at Oak, who's at the same. Yeah. If anyone can't tell, Split 1 in GT3 apparently favors the Viper in this round. I guess everyone saw the tire wear and said, "Oh, Shaggy to hold their beer."
Right.
But yeah, just like Oak, still willing to work with Wicco together.
Yep.
I think they're slowly but surely getting closer to Mr. Racing as Witt and McNaughty both go in.
Top three GT1 cars are in the pits.
Yeah, I think with that fuel discrepancy, if everyone looks on the left-hand side of the screen, Witt should most definitely come out in front of those three.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But again, you've got 22 and a half minutes left in this race. What tires? How much fuel do you take?
As Oak ended up going for the move, because it looked like Wicco went a bit deep there.
Oh yeah, yeah, he did. Look at that.
Yeah,
Oak said,
and
"Thank you very much."
okay. All right. So we have Talon for the time being, your leader in GT1. He should have to go in again. Jeffrey will most definitely have to go in. He's only at a quarter, where Talon's like around a half a tank or so. Then True,
So
a little over a half tank.
yeah, and it looks like Wade came out about 9 seconds or so, 9 to 10 seconds behind Wid, ahead of McNaughty.
Okay.
And that again, that was the fuel difference in the pits there, refueling.
So yeah, it's like, yeah, if you can save the fuel when you can, it's like it'll help you out. Just try not to get caught up in unnecessary battles.
Yeah.
So that's helped him out quite a bit. As McNaughty goes through the Le Mans chicane. Looks neat and tidy through there for both him and B-Paps. Let's see, Moose is most definitely coming in this lap.
Yeah, I can, watching that delta between Moose and Mr. Racing, Mr. Racing's starting to put some pressure on. He's not having to save the fuel like Moose is. I think Moose is really trying to stretch this last lap on his fuel.
But yeah, it looks like Moose good.
Starting pulling away again, though. Yeah, he'll finish this lap.
Hey, let's see. Okay, Wicco still keeping each other company. They both should be in. Looking at Oak's fuel, yeah. Question is, do they go on mediums or softs? I don't think the softs will probably last long enough. I think we're at a point where it would probably be better to do mediums.
Yeah, mediums will probably get you to the end. Softs, I'm with you. I don't think you're going to be able to run, 8 more laps on those soft tires. I do want to just point out why he's up in the lead, Talon, running a 10-second lead over Jeffrey right now. Looking good.
Yeah, he's probably about 35% guessing from looking at his fuel at the moment.
Yep. Probably around the 30%. Yeah, I'm with that. He's probably got about 3, maybe 4 laps left of fuel. But Jeffrey, he's probably needs to be really thinking about pitting at the end of this lap there in P2, because his fuel and tires are looking a little low.
Yeah, he's looking probably at maybe like a lap and a half of fuel. So he it's like, he might be in this lap. Let's see, short shifts as Truth gets around Jorge.
All right, so up at the front of the Group 3 class, we have Mr. Racing, who got by Moose in the pits. Those two drivers came out on racing hards. The two chasing them, Oak and Wicco, came out on the racing mediums. All 4 drivers got full fuel loads. So I think you're going to see this is going to be intriguing come the end. Because I'm with you. I think the mediums will make it to the end. But now they're also on the quicker tire. They should be able to catch Moose and Mr. Racing. You're going to have a 4-car battle here for the win. And then, of course,
is in.
Jorge, yeah. You've got Jorge you got to throw in the mix here. So,
yeah, I think this is still too far out for softs. I think he'll probably end up doing another set of mediums, because even on lower fuel,
right.
from qualifying earlier in the week, I don't think really the softs can go that long.
Warheads changes tires. They're fueling up now. Quarter tank. Still fueling.
40.
Half tank. At this point, he's got a goal in mind on how many laps he can get. That's when he's going to come out. See, 7/8. He's going for the full load.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. I mean, he's now only, 9.5 seconds behind Wicco on racing medium tires, but they're only about a lap fresher than the two cars in front of him, who are slowly closing on Moose and Mr. Racing ahead. Now we know Jorge's got pace, but he's only got, 16 minutes, which is about 8, maybe 9 laps.
Roughly.
So he's got to catch about a second a lap to these 4 cars ahead of him.
Let's see, Jeffrey went in with like 1%. So,
Woo!
All right. Cutting it a little close there, but
A little bit, yeah.
okay. Then Oaken has a little bit of a gap to Wicco. They probably have done with Wicco being on this bumper to help push him forward, but we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
Because looks like Moose and Mr. Racing are going to be battling it out, heading towards the line and T1. Can he get it done before T1? Not quite clear, it looks like. Nope.
Ooh, dove in late, Mr. Racing. Gonna run it wide. The crossover. Moose back to the lead.
Deep there.
I love those moods.
Which allowed Moose back ahead. But yeah, more of that, and that's going to bring Oak and Wicco into the fold.
Oh, easily. They gained a half a second, if not a full second on them while they were going through that battle right there.
Because, Moose is on hards. So, yeah.
So what do you think, Mr. Casual? Do you think Jorge's going to be able to catch him? Do you think he stayed in the pits too long? Too much fuel?
I mean, there's still quite a bit of time left. I think we got about enough for GT3. I think we probably got like around another, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 laps, roughly, guessing. And if they keep battling like that, then yeah, Jorge might be able to catch up, but it would be too little too late is the question.
Right.
Let's go through bus stop. Everyone looks clean through there. Yeah, unless Oak gets a pin. Looks like that Wicco is falling back.
He's in slipstream of these two. The 2 leaders. Oak is.
Yeah.
Coming quick.
Mr. Racing, are you going for it or no? Quite going for it. Oh.
Ooh, I think that was a defensive move by Moose, which he's entitled to do. Ooh, a little bump, little run. That puts Oak right on their bumper, 3/10. And now these 3 cars fighting is going to bring Wicco right back into it too. Wicco closed 2/10 in the International Horseshoe.
Oh.
And honestly, I gotta say, Jorge's not closing like I thought he was going to. He's still over 9 seconds behind P4 in the Group 3 class.
Is he?
Behind these 4 fighting, so.
Okay. All right. So, Oak is now in 9th, second in class.
P2 class, yeah.
Who's leading the way for the time being. And back on board with Talon in GT1. He's got a 9-second gap to Truth, but he's going to definitely be in this lap.
Yeah, I
From
agree.
the looks of it. So he'll be in, and
Truth might be able to squeeze one more lap out of his fuel, but his right rear tire. I think if I'm Truth, I follow Talon into the pits here.
Yeah, question is, will Talon risk it or play it safe and just go with mediums? Probably
10 minutes, about 6 laps, maybe 7. I don't know.
Yeah,
that might be worth a chance.
You could possibly get away with it, being lighter car, sun's not beating down on you. It's possible.
It's possible. It'll be interesting to see what it is. Truth Serum did stay out, so he's going to be running this lap only. He ain't got enough fuel to run 2 more, so Wade is only 12 seconds behind him. Beat Paps somehow got in front of Mr. McNaughty. So McNaughty running in P3 once Truth Serum pits.
Alan's at just under a half tank. And he hadn't run hard tires apparently.
Okay.
Okay, so that solves that riddle.
Right.
Okay.
S2C currently in pits for his last pit stop. And we have Oak has taken over the Group 3 lead.
Let's.
Oh, and here comes Wicco looking for P2, trying to grab that from Mr. Racing. Ooh, that was tight going side by side.
Yeah.
Slowed Wicco down a little bit, but Moose is giving him a little bit of a love tap on the butt there. That'll definitely help both those cars. They should both maybe be able to get by Mr. Racing in the slip. There goes.
Okay. Ooh, side by side.
Here we go. At the finish line. Truth Serum is in the pits, which will hand the overall lead back to Wid. Side by side to turn 1. Mr. Racing taking that inside defensive line. Able to hold Wid off for one more time. Going into the International Horseshoe. Wicco diving it in. Woo-hoo. He's got those better tires. Should have the better grip. Oh. What great defensive driving by Mr. Racing this race.
Yeah, he's been a busy guy in this one. Going for moves, defending moves. It's like he probably would say he's done it all this race.
You're right.
As we're getting ready to head back on to the oval. Looks like everyone's neat and tidy through there. You got Wid just behind them.
Yep. Coming through. Leader coming through. Oh. Yeah, that was tight. Jorge has cut his distance to P3 down to 6.2 seconds, so he is gaining. But I'm with you. I think it might be a little too late.
Big moment there.
Close, yeah. Wicco did get by him, though. So we got Wicco sitting P2 in class with Mr. Racing and Moose to fight it out for the final podium spot. Look at this. Oh! Everybody getting loose and under braking, in braking.
Yeah.
P3 side by side. Now can Wicco catch Oak 2.4 seconds ahead? Ooh, 2.6 seconds. Oak's out there running. He's got the ability to run the clean lines. Here we got P2 and P3 in the Group 1 class coming up on this battle. This is going to slow these two down. B-Paps to McNaughty. B-Paps forcing his way around the outside. Cuts back to the inside to get around Wicco.
Nice. McNaughty. McNaughty, I think.
We'll have to see that
was-
replay, but McNaughty
Yeah.
had really no place to go. And I think Moose got the short end of that stick. Jorge gets by him. Jorge now only 4.4 seconds out of the podium position.
Okay, let's see. Moose right there. McNaughty's looking for.
Oh!
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, you got to. Moose just trying to go for the pass, so you got to give him that. But
Yeah.
I
think,
honestly, I think Moose should have held his line a little bit there, knowing the faster car was coming up. Got to
Yeah,
be
'cause you
predictable
can-
when you're in the slower cars.
Because you saw McNaughty commit to the left, and then that's when
Right.
Moose had moved over, try
Right.
around the outside. So, yeah, that'll be an interesting one for the stewards.
Yeah, we'll let them show. Oh, Wicko put a block on Talon there, and didn't mean to. But I
Yeah.
think it was another one of those things where the Group 3 car, you got to hold your line. Don't try and move out of the way. Just hold your line, let them get around you.
Yep. Since I watched a fair few endurance race streamers, that's what they always say. Remain predictable and hold your line.
Yep, got to hold the line.
All right. So we're on board with McNaughty in third place.
And he's trying to run down Mr. B. Paps there. 1.5 seconds behind him for P2. Comfortable position for holding on to the podium with only, 5 minutes left in this race. So we're
Yeah,
talking,
so we're-
3 laps?
Let's see.
Maybe 4?
Yeah, maybe 4, depending on where you're at.
Right.
But yeah. Woo-wee. All right, there's Mr. Racing a little bit behind Wicko.
We got a great battle for P6 with Ecstasy and Jeffrey. Nose to tail. And
Yeah,
this
two
is
different
fourth
cars.
position. Yep.
Okay.
This is for the hashtag not last position.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, little squirrely coming out of the bus stop there. Looks
Okay.
like Ecstasy. Oh, Ecstasy got a pin. I'm going to say it looks like Estasy's going to pull a little bit, but this
They
pin.
both do it.
Oh, they both got a pin. All right. Oh, Jeffrey dove into the pits. Oh, Jeffrey was on the soft tires, and that right rear is gone.
Yeah, that right rear is saying no more.
Ecstasy is also on the soft tires. I didn't even notice that till just now. But he should be able to finish with his tires.
Yeah. Okay.
Or he's going to. He's made his bed. Too late to pit now, I
Yes.
think.
Just looking at
Truth Serum's on
time.
softs, chasing down Talon on the racing hards. Truth Serum might get around Talon here for P4.
He's will probably be looking for it unless
He's
he
got to be
decides.
patient.
Oh, no,
I-
he's looking.
Yeah, see, I think me personally, I think I would have been a little bit patient going in here and try and got the run coming out of it. But they made it.
Talon's on the hards.
Yep.
So that might have been why he decided to go for it already.
If Truth knew he was on the hards.
Yeah, I try to pay attention to people when they go in, but it's 50-50 on whether I'm able to.
Right. Jorge
Yes.
has gotten by Mr. Racing, Wicko, and Moose. He's up into P2. Can he run down? I mean, he's got 6 seconds to K. Naranjo. I don't think he's going to be able to do that in 2.5 minutes.
Because
So
Mr.
he
Racing,
got 2 laps. He's got to have to gain about 3 seconds a lap.
because Mr. Racing, I think, was on hards.
Yep.
Was on mediums, and Moose is on
Yep.
hards.
Yep.
I think Probably the battle will be between Mr. Racing and Moose, unless Mr. Racing can defend for his life.
It looks like we've got a battle for P2 in GT1 class between B. Pabst and McNaughty. McNaughty is caught Mr. B. Pabst as they come through the bus stop.
Ooh, he's cutting it. Yeah, a
Ooh.
little close on that fuel.
He is. But I had one more lap. This will be the final lap as they cross the line. So he should be fine. He's got to stay in that toe. Look at him closing. Look at him closing.
Yeah.
Anybody else hear the Top Gun theme song in their head?
Yeah. Still behind, but
Final laps for everybody here.
yeah, McNaughty's giving B-Paps all he can handle and then some.
Yeah, he is.
Ooh. He's got a bit
B-Paps,
more fuel.
Little
So
bit.
he can, yeah,
Definitely,
he can probably.
definitely won't need to save.
Yeah, I think McNaughty has just marginally less than B-Paps, so
That's
yeah.
tight. That's tight, McNaughty.
Okay.
Oh my God, we're side by side for what is that? P. Oh my Lord, here comes Jeffrey. Turn one. You got P7, 10, 11, 12, all going through turn one at the same freaking time. We've got a three-way. Oh, Moose just hit the wall. I don't know if he was forced over there by Wicco or what.
See.
Man, that was a hard hit, too. Look at this. Watch Moose here in the rear as they come make it through.
Oh,
I think Moose was just trying to stay a little wide and hit the visible wall or something there.
yeah.
Man, that was a hard hit. So Mr. B, Pabst, and McNaughty come in P2, P3. Wid doing his own little victory lap here. He'll take the win overall. Then we got Oak coming down the back stretch, the Group 3 cars. Talon will take P5 overall.
Okay.
Oak coming out of the bus stop. Jeffrey going to cross the line behind Ecstasy in the GT1 class. But Oak has got a pretty dominant 5-second lead over Jorge.
Yeah.
Going to win the Group 3 class. Nice job, Oak. And honestly, for Jorge to finish P2 by putting himself on an island early by himself with no slipstream help, kudos to that run. Well-deserved P2.
Yep.
And then
Very
we've got
good.
Yep, Mr. Racing going to wrap it up, P3 for the Group 3 classes. With Wicco and P11. And I believe he is slowing down for Moose. Wade is pushing Moose.
Yeah, quite literally.
Literally, yeah. I think Moose just ran out of fuel as he was coming to the line. All right. So what a freaking race. Strategies and position fighting. And that was incredible.
Yeah, that was
Daytona, baby. That's what that was.
Oh dear. But yeah, I guess I'll run us through the grid.
Okay.
For our GT1 class. Our winner, some would say once again, but our winner are all the same is F7R Wid. Then in second, you had B Paps managed the best McNaughty in third. Then in fourth, we have another S7R in the Truth Serum. Then we have in fifth, Talon. By the way, the Truth got fastest lap. And
yeah, he did. Good for him.
yeah, he did. And then we have our first PHG representative in ecstasy in 6th. And then you got MVR Jeffrey in 7th. And that's your GT1. For GT3, the winner of GT3, I did say keep an eye on him, was Oak. So well done to him. Then a little bit behind him was Jorge Sr., who got off the hard tires early. And I would say made the best of his strat. And then in 10th, you got F7R's Mr. Racing, followed by 11th with MNR's Moose. Then you have in 12th, Wicco. Then lucky number 13, you have Diablo. And then last but not least, at least in our hearts, you have Shaggy Doo in 14th.
Shaggy Doo. What a race. Oh my God, what a race. I know this is the point where we're supposed to pick driver of the race. Where do you go? I mean, we saw
go.
some drivers with great defensive driving, some with just incredible pace. You saw incredible battles throughout the entire race for position. I'm letting you pick first, Mr. Casual.
I think I'm going to go with my pre-race pick in GT3 and going to go with Oak because as I've been seeing firsthand lately, I mentioned that he won his IRO race at Le Mans. And so I'm like, I've been seeing firsthand how quick he is in that Viper. So my pick for driver of the race is Oak.
Fair. I mean, how can you deny that? I mean, he won the race. I think I'm going to go with. God, where do you go? I mean, you have Wid, pretty dominant win, but I mean, McNaughty and B. Paps kept him honest, and they had their own battle. Jorge, who had an early pit, kind of alienated himself for the whole race. Not much slip, but still only finished 5 seconds behind Oak for the Group 3. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Jorge. I mean, how can you deny just the overall pace that he had? He didn't get the win. That may have been a strat call, but man, it was. I'm gonna go with Jorge. But man, it's just so many others could have won that thing.
Yeah,
Could have been nominated for driver of the race.
It was a bit of a toss-up, admittedly, in GT3 because you're like, oh, is it going to be Moose? Is it going to be Wick? Is it going to be Oak? Or is it going to be Jorge doing maybe a masterclass with his strat? And it's like, you honestly didn't know. One of those races, it's like, who's going to win? I was like, I'll let you know when I figure it out.
Right. Right. Yeah. All right. So yeah, the poll's up in chat, you guys. Make sure you vote. Let's pick a good one. Let's get as many votes in here as we can. While we're talking about you guys supporting, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button for our behind-the-scene producer and broadcaster for this race, Mr. T Case. They're free buttons. Let's do it. Let's do it. We're going to take a quick break.
Transforms your home into a place of chaos, where everything that could go wrong does. This is the world of Paul Davis Restoration, where our experts are ready, trained, and equipped to restore your home to make things right. Paul Davis Property Restoration Experts. When things go wrong, we do what's right.
Strap in, feel the hum in your hands. This is 4D. Heat on my palms, grip locked hard, racing. Shoes hit the pedal, whole room shaking. Jersey on my back, hat pulled low and blazing. Every turn I take, got the ghosts I'm chasing. 4D in my veins, feel that fire when I play, when I move, when I break, when I bang through the lane. 4D on my skin, when I lose, when I win, I'm alive in the light of the game I'm in. 4D, 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 it's different. Yeah, that's winning. Stamped on the wheel like a crest. I don't just play, I live it. Every stitch says get it. From the couch to the checkered, I'm the storm when I wear it. 4D in my veins. Different. It's different. Yeah. Hey, we're almost there.
Hold your line, hold your fire.
PHG in the air.
Season 4, take it higher, higher, higher.
Pit lane, open wide, tires fresh, hearts alive. Fuel up, locking tight, we'll be back in a minute's time. Grid map, clean and bright, gloves on, set for flight. Keep that spark in view, the next green flag's coming soon. Hands up, don't drift away, we're just on a short delay. Eyes up, stay with the ride, we'll hit that track on the other side.
PHG, PHG, be right back with me. PHG, PHG, keep that energy. PHG, PHG, feel that heartbeat rise. PHG, PHG, we're back in a flash tonight. Curbs cut, apex call, heat is thick and the pace won't stall. Crowd sound, wave by wave, every lap got a name to save.
Blue flags, clean pass through, fresh rubber, nothing to lose. Stay tuned, don't fade out, we're almost ready to scream it out. Hands up, don't drift away, we're just on a short delay. Eyes up, stay with the ride, we'll hit that track on the other side. PHG, PHG,
Be right back with me.
PHG, PHG,
Keep that energy.
PHG, PHG,
Feel that heartbeat rise.
PHG, PHG.
We're back in a flash tonight. Yeah. Keep it locked. You know what time it is. PHG World Series Season 4. When we return, it's full send. No chill, just wheels.
Don't go far. Stay where you are.
Drums roll,
Hello and welcome back. Let's see. First of all, the winner of our driver of the race, with 52% is Oak. So well done on his.
Congratulations, Oak.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say he earned that one because he definitely had to work for it.
Yeah, right. I totally agree with you.
But yeah, we're here. There it is. There we go. All right. So I think we should do-
Should we remind everybody about our sponsors?
yes, that's the thing I was looking for. I was getting I was getting tongue twisted with a simple word.
No
People
worries.
say English is hard.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's first off, I guess let's talk about SimNet. SimNet Racing is focused on delivering high quality, affordable sim racing hardware, highlighted by their SP Pro load cell pedal set, designed to provide precise braking feel, consistency, and improved control for competitive drivers. Built by sim racers for sim racers. Their products strike the perfect balance between performance and accessibility. And don't forget to use the discount code at checkout, PHG GTWS, for an 8% discount.
And our next sponsor is Paul Davis. With decades of experience in residential and commercial restoration, Paul Davis Restoration is a trusted leader in emergency services, water and fire damage restoration, mold remediation, reconstruction, and large loss recovery. Their commitment to professionalism, rapid response, and customer care has made them a respected name across the industry.
Boom. All right, and then we have, for the second season of the PHG World Series, we have 4D Racewear, makers of the ultimate sim racing shoes and custom apparel designed for sim racing by sim racers. 4D sim racing shoes are custom engineered to connect racers to the pedals in a way no other racing shoe can, and still provide all the comfort needed for those double and triple stints. Visit 4dracewear.com and check out the original racing gloves for your feet. And use discount code PAPA10X at checkout for a 10% discount.
And real quickly, thank you to, I forget what we would call him, but we'll just say Jixer for a $50 dono to
Big
TK.
time.
Thank you guys for another great series. Put Busa
Boom.
King in the booth. I mean, he's welcome to volunteer.
BK.
He's more than welcome. But yeah, finish up our sponsor read with MZW. MZW delivers high quality sim racing gear, including custom GT style wheel replicas and premium accessories built for performance, precision, and immersion, especially within the Fanatec ecosystem.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you to the sponsors. You guys make it happen, man. All right, here we go. I'll read us through our round info. We have a 60-minute race at the Daytona Road Course. Tires are at 5-time wear. Racing hards and racing mediums are required. Fuel consumption is at 4 times. Refuel rate is at 3 liters per second. So we're pretty slow. And as we have been doing all season long, we are in a mixed class racing. So we have GT1 Group C Legend cars and the GT3 American Muscle cars. 60 minutes. Let's do this. I'm going to be in this race. I'm super excited. This is my first race all season. So I'm stoked. I don't know if you can tell, I'm pretty amped about everything, but
yeah, you seem kind of lukewarm on it. I was like, I think if we give you some time, I was like, I think you'll warm up to it.
Yeah, so I'll be the in-race reporter for this. I'm excited.
Right. And now we got our round 7 split 3 lineup. Starting off with GT1, we got Felmora up front, followed by Johnny Boy just behind him. Rounding out the podium, BHR's Old Man Pip. Then if there's a Mazda, he's going to be in it. You got
Leo.
Leo Las Vegas and his beloved. Then just behind him, you got Jack Skellington, aka PHG Skellington, and then you got Mr. Fernando Button, and pulling double duty. You
Doing
got
the job.
Shaggy in this race, so after this race is over, he's off the bed. So that's your GT1s, and GT3 you got Q at the top, followed by S7R Nuke, who much like myself is trying not to die of heat stroke. Then rounding out the podium in GT3 you got C-Dubs. So curious where he finishes. Then you got D. Rodriguez just behind him, and then our very own proprietor, Papa, who's
That's me.
Who's might be looking forward to the race just a little bit. And you got MVR Maverick, and then last but not least, you got Strict 9 there as well. Okay.
I'm getting some warm-up laps in until this race starts. Other than me, Mr. Casual, who are you going to be watching this race?
See. I mean, I know Felmora's in GT1s fairly quick. I'm curious what Shaggy can do in GT1 since his usual class is GT3. But yeah, I would say I'll probably keep an eye on for GT1. I want to see be a little bit different. I'll see where Leo ends up in this race. And as for GT3, I'm curious. Oh man, it's like, who do I pick as to keep an eye on? You or C-Dubs? I was like, yeah, I think for GT3 we'll keep an eye on. I think I'll say pop out by saying Q and Papa, because yeah, Papa in his element is a thing to behold. So I'm curious to see where he ends up.
You obviously didn't just see my warm-up lap, so or you wouldn't have said that.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. I just want to make sure I'm coming in okay. It sounds like it is. I'm going to join Mr. Casual and Papa in the booth for this race since Papa's racing. I just got to say, y'all did an excellent job in that first race. You called it so well. I mean, they gave us a great race to look at.
Yeah.
It was fun to run the cameras.
The drivers made it easy.
Absolutely. So I'm looking forward to calling this one with you guys. It'll be nice to have Papa in the seat there driving along. Hopefully he can control his language. This is a PG channel. Just be careful. Be careful. No, it's gonna be funny. YouTube's gonna take it down by the end of it, I'm sure. Especially with C-Dubs running in there with you.
Oh my lord, yes.
So this should be a good one. I think they're going to be getting started hopefully here in the near future so we can get this underway. Shaggy, like you said, Mr. Casual, pulling double duty tonight.
Yeah.
His fingers got to be cramping. As a controller player, what's it like for you doing these long stints?
All cars to grid positions. All cars to grid positions.
I'll keep it quick, but it's honestly, I would say probably a bit easier physically because you're not using your arms as much, rotating a wheel, using your feet and legs for the pedals. Okay, so here we are at race start, keeping it on board with our leader. See how that goes for him. Everyone seems to be underway. without issue. Old man Pip goes a bit wide. Guess not minding those cold tires as Johnny Boy is right there at Fillmore's rear. And on board with Nuke, quite the gap already, surprisingly.
Oh, something happened there with Leo Las Vegas. Let me see if I can get down to him. Papa had to just drive right through that. Let's take a look at this again. It looks
that was
like
kind of crazy.
everyone was clustered up here. Leo in his toolmobile. Oh, and he gets run into. Let's try that one more time. For one of these other drivers, let's look at this from Old Man Pip's perspective.
Let's see. Wonder if he had dirty tires and
just laid on the brakes, nowhere to go. He tried to avoid, and it looks like he does slow up. So good sportsmanship there, just a mistake by Old Man Pip. We'll go back up on board with our leader, Velmora, who has a second almost on P2 Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy having a great start. Shaggy Jew all the way up into P3.
Great. Look at him go. Looking at everyone's tires in GT1, our leader is on hards. Fernando in fifth is also on hards. Yeah, that's everyone on hards in GT1. For GT3, no, Leo's also on hards, sorry. You got Maverick in ninth is on hards.
Several drivers diving into the pits. C-Dubs and Papa getting off those racing hards. And they're going to, I think they're just going to run mediums. You're done with those hards. I don't want them. I don't want to see them again, he says. So how was that opening lap there, Papa?
It was kind of crazy. I mean, I didn't get much practice in, so trying to keep the car under me on those racing hards was kind of crazy trying to get through traffic. I'm glad to get off of them. I'm glad C-Dubs had the same idea I did. Because now I'm not back here running by myself, so.
Oh, a yellow flag is out. I didn't see what for. Oh, that would have been Fernando. Let's see what happened to him. He looks like he's struggling quite a bit with that. Oh, he was already in the grass going deep.
That kind of looks like what I did in qualifying on Wednesday. Yeah, I had gone deep there, so yeah. Let's see. Top three and GT1 are separated by less than a second.
Johnny Boy making the move already on Felmora. Got a much better exit out of the bus stop. That's Johnny Boy up to the lead. Keep going, Mr. Casual. Sorry to interrupt.
See Shaggy with provisional fastest lap already. And yeah, he's just behind these two. He's on mediums. Like I said earlier, Femore's on hards and Johnny's on medium.
Let's see there. So medium, hard, medium. So good on Felmora, holding on as long as he has and maintaining, position over Shaggy. But it's not gonna last very long. I think as they get around this final part of the infield and onto the oval, that'll be Shaggy doing around Felmora. And sure enough, oh no, but Shaggy runs deep, almost goes into the wall, getting a bad exit, allowing Felmora to pull away some. This is allowing Johnny Boy to take a commanding lead there, a full second ahead of Felmora.
Yeah, the Papa and C-Dub still together on track. Still pointing in the right direction. Yeah.
C-Dubs was pushing me down that front stretch. Got me in a little warm, a little more speed than I'm used to going into turn one. Ran a little wide.
Little teamwork makes the dream work. Papa in the Viper, C-Dubs in the Ford. And look at this, we got a battle between Q and Strict 9. And D. Rodriguez just ahead, Casual.
Yes, so I think Q's trying to play it smart with and trying to not really fight Strip 9 so that they can and should be able to catch up to D. Rodriguez. As much as Chuck loves his Ford Mustang, like it's not the best car unless it's just a tire race.
Yeah, on these long straights, you can see the Ford GT clearly having the power, but Q just tucking in there, playing it safe.
Yeah. Don't think he's really trying to force it unless D-Rod goes deep there. Which he seems neat and tidy through T1. So that's very good. Let's see. The leader of GT3 has about a 5-second gap to Maverick in 9th. So, oops, kind of already on his own at the moment.
On the racing mediums as well. Very nice from Nuke. Let's go back on board with Johnny Boy as Shaggy has dispatched Felmora and is now hunting down Johnny Boy.
Let's see, yeah, Shaq. Yeah, curious. Johnny's still getting acclimated to the wheel. This will be, I think, his second week.
Oh wow!
On the wheel now.
I hadn't realized
I think
that.
last week, he made the move to the wheel. So,
well, congratulations! Welcome to the Wheel Club, Johnny Boy.
The Wheel Club. Way to go, Johnny.
We're not as elitist as the VR guys, but we're pretty elitist.
But yeah, I think if I remember correctly, I think his first race with the wheel for PHG wise was, I think, might have been round 5 when we were at Packers.
Okay, well, Shaggy picking up a purple sector. He's already got the fastest lap and is applying that pressure to Johnny Boy. But can he get around him? It seems like he's just not getting the exit onto the back straight there. Let's see how he does coming into the bus stop. Looks smooth. Can he get on the throttle in a timely manner? That's going to be a penalty, surely.
I think it's good, actually.
He's safe.
Yeah, you're
okay.
blind.
He's safe. Okay. I mean, I feel like I do that every time, and they give me a penalty. So.
I was going to say I'm here, so you don't need to talk yourself down since I'm here.
There you go. You take care of that for me pretty well.
Try to
Onto the
save
brakes. There goes Shaggy up into the lead. New race leader, Shaggy Easter, from last to first in Group 1.
Yeah, I do see he's using, what's that? PC and I think ASM?
Yep, that's what it looked like. He's not the only one.
Okay.
Seems popular amongst the Group 1 drivers, which I don't blame them. These cars are so hard to drive, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think being on controller probably helps a bit with these sports cars. Since you have a bit more artificial grip with controller. Oh, I think Shaggy said hello to Barry R. No damage, but I think he had a little brush in.
See if we can see that again. He's been struggling with this turn. Getting the exit, he keeps running really, really wide. And sure enough, he does it again. Just pushing that car a little harder than it wants to. Go back to this battle. This is again around where we saw that epic battle in the last race. The difference here is it's not all Vipers. We got a Mustang, a Ford GT, and a Viper here, Cash.
Yeah, it's like I don't think we got all the tryhards in this one, so that's why you see a bit more variety in Split 3 as opposed to Split 1. Split 1 is like everyone's like Viper or Death.
And it's more fun in my opinion.
Yeah, has its pros and cons, but yeah, let's see. Yeah, D-Rod's, I don't know if he's holding up Q or Q's just biding his time. Because we know that Ford GT definitely has the top end to do it. Then Strict 9's not far behind those two. Like he's about 9/10 behind Q. Then we got our duo fighting for #NotLast. You got Papa, lucky number 13, and C-Dubs in 14. With Belmora just behind C-Dubs, gets past him safely.
Yeah, Shaggy just scared the heck out of me. Pass coming up on me in turn 1. Wasn't ready for that already.
Like, ah!
He was just suddenly right there in my mirror. Like, oh, get out the way, Papa.
Looks like now Q has gotten past D. Rodriguez. It looks like it's Strict 9's turn as he goes around the outside, coming up into turn 1. On the brakes heavy. D. Rodriguez late on the brakes, closing up the gap to Q.
Yeah.
Very nicely done on the brakes there in that Mustang.
Very good. Yeah, it's like, I don't know if we'll see any. Don't remember if anyone else is using the Mustang, so D-Rod might be the winner of the Mustang Championship.
So Shaggy's about to catch the gaggle of cars, but it looks like they're far enough ahead that he won't catch them until the back straight. Let's see, as we ride on board with him through the kink, if he can get this exit onto the oval here. You know, he's been struggling quite a bit.
Yeah, I think it might be like kind of like an Iron Man situation. The assists are helping him, but seems like it does give him some chronic understeer at times.
Yes, indeed, and it looks like he does stay out of the wall, half a second up on his fastest lap already. And here he comes. Can he get to these cars before the bus stop? Oh my goodness, it's going to be close. Coming up into
it's
the
not going to be in time.
On the brakes, you can see Rodriguez has been passed by Strict 9. That could have been a better time for Shaggy to catch these guys. They made it through. We didn't have to slow up too much. Continuing on. PK2 Johnny Boy now. P2 about 4 seconds behind Shaggy, but 4 seconds ahead of Felmora. Group 1 seems to be split out.
Everyone's kind of...
Leo giving Papa a push. How's that feel, Papa? Trying to give you a little...
Leo's got to go.
Gotta go, but thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah. Now I'm going to get into turn 1 way faster than normal. Early on the brakes.
Let's see, and then you got Maverick. Who still got Q for company. Down fighting for 9th place. So those two are still keeping each other occupied, and I think they got Johnny Boy behind them.
Johnny Boy's going to come out, should be able to get by these guys no problem.
Okay. Johnny
Boy. Really moving. I mean, he was in the back of the train and making his way up. Now he's on the back of MBR Maverick. Not sure if he's going to go for a move. It doesn't look like it. Going to let Maverick go through. Oh, no. Here we go into the bus stop, and you see Felmora just behind, as well as Old Man Pip. And it looks like everyone's going to get through cleanly. But look at that gap now between Q and Maverick. Q clearly getting the best, or the worst of the bus stop. Maverick getting
what happened to C-Dubs?
You mean RQR?
Yeah.
He's way back there. I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
but
I don't either.
He's just doing his own thing, and we see Strict 9 into the pits. Shaggy pulling an 8-second gap on Johnny Boy. Running away with it in this beautiful blue and pink and yellow Mazda.
Yeah, I'll be keeping an eye on Strict 9 to see Pretty sure he'll probably do mediums and a full load of fuel.
Old Man Pip applying some pressure to Felmora. He was a little further back when we saw him going through the lap traffic, but now in the Dr. Pepper Mazda, looks like he might be able to give Felmora a run for his money here, Casual.
Yeah, he's had a bit of a sketchy opening segment of the race, but it seems to have settled down and settled into the race and looking to probably work with Felmora. And yeah, I was right about strip 9 comes out on a full load of fuel and medium top.
Ooh, that's going to be a tough one for Old Man Pip. Let's see, surely. There it is. Let's look at this again.
There it is.
This will be a demonstration of what a penalty actually is, right, Casual?
Yeah, this time around you got it right. So yeah, it's like you go on the left side of that black marking around that curve, you're most certainly going to be getting yourself a penalty there, which is easily done.
Q gets by Maverick. Maverick having served a penalty, allowing Q through, and there comes Leo. D. Rodriguez falling back in the Mustang, now kind of in no man's land, has Papa.
Q
19 seconds
went
behind.
deep, and so that brought Maverick back in. Okay, so yeah, Jack's on the inside. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Maverick back through.
Yeah. Don't let Maverick win the race. Not because I have anything against Maverick, but that'll make Sal a happy guy.
Have that Corvette in the victory lane.
But yeah. Looks like he short shifted quite a bit. Oh, okay. Bit more revved out that time. But yeah, Nukes. He's having I guess you could say, easy race. He's 12 seconds ahead of Q. He's just been doing his thing. I was like, as long as he don't have any self-inflicted mishaps, Nukes looking good so far.
The battle is spicing up between Felmora and Old Man Pip.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, it looks like they're our closest GT1 battle. They're fighting for the podium.
We know this is a long race. They're about almost 20 minutes into the 60-minute race. And we've only seen a handful of pit stops from these drivers, so we expect to see a lot more. That's when things start to spicing up. Let's see if Old Man Pip can get onto the power and hunt down Felmora. Looks like he did get a much better exit. He's going to have a run here into the bus stop. What is he going to do? He's going to bump him. Wow, okay, so he's thinking long term. Not a good idea to go side by side through here, huh, Casual?
Yeah, it's like you can do it, but obviously you're going to lose time if you do that. So maybe if they can work together long enough, they can catch up to Johnny Boy. So both are looking at it now. Both our leaders of both classes have around a 12-second gap. Eggy's 12 seconds clear of Johnny Boy. And Nuke has improved his gap to Maverick to 14 seconds.
All right.
Oh, looks like Q and Maverick are...
What position?
Maverick's got a penalty, 10. But he had a penalty before the bus stop. So he must have got that somewhere. But yeah, it was like... Maverick was leading way, then it was Q. I was like, while we're looking at this replay, Nuke is in the pits.
All right, Nuke in the pits.
Looks like both Q and Maverick are as well. Maverick with a little bit more fuel than Q, so you might get be able to jump him coming out. Maverick had 10, whereas Q had 6.
Okay.
Then,
You know they're gonna have to pit multiple times for fuel. Papa, how are things going from your perspective?
They're going okay. I haven't had any major blunders. I probably got maybe 2 more laps of fuel left before I got to repit. So
Okay.
yeah, I was going to say with how quiet Papa's been, I was like, it must be going well enough.
yeah, no cuss words have been flying. We're all good. We're all good right now.
All good. Old Man Pip getting by Felmora up into P2, but Felmora's got something to say. Can't get up the inside. Old Man Pip securing P2 as they go into the infield, coming up to the International Horseshoe. And
I've said it before,
that got
but
Q and Maverick there trying to get by as they come up to the King.
Yeah, I've said it before, but anyone who doesn't know, they call it International Horseshoe because that's where all the international flags are blown at.
Yep, that's why that's the only corner I know.
Yeah, literally.
That and the bus stop, which is actually now the Le Mans chicane.
Mm-hmm.
That's the bus stop. Just saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was like, I kind of go back and forth. I was like, doesn't really make a difference to me, but yeah, let's see. Yeah, Maverick, right there going, looks like Maverick and Q are going to be best buddies, at least until the end of this race.
Papa into the pits along with D. Rodriguez.
I see our leader of GT1 is in, Shaggy's in.
And that's one pit after Johnny Boy. So Johnny Boy attempting a bit of an undercut, having pitted 1 lap earlier. But yeah, you're right. Q and Maverick, they're in it for the long haul.
Yeah, at the rate that they're going to need a priest and a chapel.
Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married. Going to the chapel and we're gonna get married.
D-Rod and Papa are in. D-Rod's already out. Papa's going to be out in just a little bit. Seems to have pulled quite the gap on C-Dubs. Already over a minute ahead. So, as things stand, Papa's looking good for hashtag not last. Let's see right there. How about GT1? Looks like our closest gap in GT1 is as Papa went a bit deep there.
Yeah, I was trying to stay out of Shaggy's way and cold tires. I didn't make that turn well at all.
Yeah, that was in 13th. But yeah, he managed to stay on the track, so he stayed on the track, so that's why it was still PG.
Old Man Pip into the pits now. Felmora takes the lead.
Yeah.
So Shaggy was our race leader. Currently 33 seconds behind Felmora, who has not pitted. We'll see if Shaggy's able to come out ahead of Old Man Pip.
I think he should be able to, because Felmora's on hard, whereas currently Shaggy's on mediums. So I think he should be able to.
That makes sense.
Yeah, and Leo also hasn't gone in yet, but he'll probably be in maybe about 2 laps time. And Fernando, even if he won't be up there for that long, he'll be happy to at least pace the podium. Let's
You and Maverick still joined at the bumper, working it out, trying to catch Strict 9, who's not too far ahead. A little squirrely there from Q. Now, Q does have a little bit, I don't know if it's an advantage of the Corvette, but it is a short shifter, so you do tend to save a bit more fuel with the Corvette, Casual.
Yeah, funnily enough, I actually short shift the Ford GT as well. So I'm wondering, is Mavericks seeing where Q is shifting?
Yeah, he's short shifting ever so slightly. Nothing major.
That's basically what I look at when determining if a car needs to be short shifted or not. If it has a turbo, all right, how much pressure do you lose revving it out as opposed to short shifting?
Yeah, paying attention to that the boost there and figuring out when these cars are at max power for when. It's so interesting. I don't know how realistically accurate it is, but I do know that it definitely... Oh, as Fernando B loses it, and there goes Fernando. No, yeah, that was Fernando.
Yeah,
right?
it was Fernando. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, that's unfortunate for Strict 9. He just got on the loud pedal. Yeah.
That's not a good place to be. Not a good place at all.
Just bad. Wrong place, wrong time.
Nuke, though, with a good 10-second lead on Q, leading our GT3 drivers. Nuke, we know, a very talented individual. Guested with us in the booth the other week.
Nuke.
Good to see him out here repping that Sector 7 racing.
I think he's making up time, Q, on Nuke, since Nuke is actually on hards at the moment. Yeah, just the fact that we got a vet this far up the order. It was like, that's, you know, that makes Sal happy.
There goes Fernando. Hits.
Yep. He needed to since he was at 0. But yeah, I was like, God bless Q and Maverick, but they still like only separated by like a half second at the moment.
And Old Man Pimp would desperately like to get by these two. Oh man, they both push it so hard out of the international horseshoe. And you can see the power and the speed. Oh, he has to lift. Q saw him at the last minute.
Yeah.
Good awareness from Q. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Old Man Pimp now. Oh, we're gonna watch this again. I have it flagged, but let's get through the bus stop and make sure everybody survives. But we need to see that again. That was crazy.
I think it backed off because he was like, oh man, I scared Q into that mistake. Because Q cut a little grass there.
You can see, he runs wide. Lets Old Man Pimp through. But Old Man Pimp actually runs deep. Gets off the grass, and with Q and Maverick battling it out. Holy cow. Good stuff. Maverick now ahead of Q. Felmora in the pits. Shaggy Doo now takes the lead. Old Man Pip has half a tank of fuel and plenty good tires on the hards. Should take P2 from Felmora.
Okay.
And you know what, Casual? It's that time. I think we need to crank it up.
Crank it up.
If you got your headphones in, turn the volume up loud. We're gonna crank it up.
All right.
Well, hope you guys enjoyed that.
Yeah, I think everyone probably had an eargasm or two.
Good old Outcast.
But yeah, interesting. You and Maverick are now separated by about a little under 2 seconds. So they must have had some lap traffic.
A little something to get in their way. Look at I like Jack's livery there. That looks really nice. Coming up, trying to get past D. Rodriguez.
Okay, let's go. All right there. But yeah, since you'll be in the wrong booth tomorrow, you'll get to see him Hot Wheels livery like I usually do. Since I'll be racing tomorrow.
You know I love me a Hot Wheels livery. Yeah, Busa
Yeah.
King, we could use some help tomorrow. If you want
BK!
to be another voice in the booth. Who's running are you running the broadcast tomorrow, Papa? I know
I
I'm
am.
on comms. Okay, we could make that work. We might not be able to get him on camera, but you know, if we could get another person in the booth. We are short staff tomorrow, so reach out on the old Discord, if you will. Looks like Jixer is a big fan of your voice.
No, my.
Oh my, indeed.
Looks like closest gap in GT1 is between John 3rd and 4th. They're separated by about 3 seconds. And, interesting. Nuke's lead over Q is down to about 8.5 seconds now. And yeah, I'll see where Papa's at. Papa's up to 12th now.
Hashtag not last. We got
Not
C-dubs
last.
for that. You know,
Papa, just because we talk about you
C-dubs.
in a positive manner doesn't mean you have to go deep now.
Yeah, you saw that, huh?
Maybe a little bit.
A little bit.
Nobody else did, so you're good.
But yeah, gap between Q and Mavericks now like up to 3 seconds. Okay.
I'm curious what Johnny Boy's going to do here. He was an early pitter. He was in P2 up to P1, now back to P3. Old Man Pip started P3. Interesting little change of events, if you will.
Yeah. And quick side note is you've got Nuke's lead down to a little over 7 seconds now.
Wow, Nuke pulling out all the stops. Everyone knows he's quick. Nuke and Q, they were both in the booth, actually, now that I think about it, last week.
Yep, they were.
Together, so very, very fun to see them racing together, battling it out on track. Friends in the booth, enemies on track.
Facts.
Okay, let's see. Gap between Johnny and Felmora, 3rd and 4th, is around 2 seconds. So Johnny gets, say, like an inopportune pin somewhere. That could help Felmora out. But yeah, apparently Shaggy's just, they're out front running purple laps every now and then.
Shaggy Doo's doing what he needs to do and showing you how to do it.
He's got a 28-second gap at the moment. Apparently, Johnny Boy lost some time because now his gap to Felmora is 1.8 seconds.
I see in the chat SPC's Cole Trickle said, TK said, bought a back mini because of you. Now I need to learn how to use it. It's so super easy to learn how to use, and I really hope you love it because I absolutely love mine. It does everything I need and want. And it's so tiny. It's cute, if you will.
But, yeah, just don't try to build your own computer, or at least the way things are going. Probably for like a good 5 years or so.
Oh, well, you're not going to be able to play LMU on it. You can't play...
Yeah.
You can't play those games on a Mac. You have to have a PC. Unfortunately. So maybe, hopefully, you saved your receipt.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, I just said wanna do LMU and stuff.
Yeah, that's not gonna
You
work.
might be able to do.
You gotta get a
be
PC
able to
for
do
that.
some stuff, but yeah.
Oh well. But as far as like what I use it for, OBS, running streams, just a computer to have, it really does a wonderful job. And I'm an Apple person. I'm well versed in the Apple ecosystem. Courtesy of my brother Augustella, who's here. He's in the guest bedroom watching the stream right now. But yeah, so he definitely turned me on to the Apple stuff early on, and I prefer it over PC and Android. But I'm not a computer person, so. Velmora gaining heavily on BK2 Johnny Boy. Duke Thunder has entered the chat.
But yeah, as we are on board with them, with see Papa update now.
Moving
Let
on
him
up.
go.
What's the remainder of your race looking like, Papa? How many pits? How much fuel? What tires? What are we looking at?
Maybe one more pit
All right.
on
18
racing
minutes.
meetings would be my guess.
Okay. How much fuel do you think you're going to need to take?
That's a good question.
Find out when you get there.
Yeah, pretty much.
We'll see what gas prices are like when it's time to pit,
Yeah.
right?
So see, Jack Skellington is in the pits. Looks like he'll be getting off his hards. Let's see. That's the guy. Let's see where Q and Duke. Ooh, interesting. That's very interesting. And 11th and 12th is where Maverick and Q are. And Maverick's in 11th. And Q being in 12th.
Old man Pip going into the pits.
Going in getting off those hards.
Old man Pip starting in P3. Interesting stuff for this Group 1 category here. A lot of shifting in position.
Old man Pop in the pits.
With 1% of fuel, just made it. Now you get a chance to breathe, shake your wrists out,
Right?
take a sip of water, whatever you need.
Do.
Do the do. Classic. Classic.
Yeah.
I tell you, I go on a Mountain Dew kick every time I hang out with either you or Turbo. It's like after a race weekend, there is definitely Mountain Dew in my fridge for like a week or two. Velmora now going up, and Turbo specific. He wants the bottles, plastic bottles, so he can put it in his cargo shorts and walk around.
Let's see.
Tells you a lot.
Maverick is. Yeah.
What position
Can't
is
get away
Maverick
from
in?
Q.
What position?
9th. Looking at, I guess Q had a moment because he was separated by like maybe a half second, but now it's over 3 seconds.
Yeah. But probably coming out of that final hairpin, such an easy place to lose it. Johnny Boy
Q
now in
had-
the pits.
Q has damage.
Interesting. So, on the ins, where would you have picked up that on the inside? It has cleared. Maybe the invisible wall in turn 1 could have been a culprit.
Possibly because it was like, I was like, sure about that. But yeah, Johnny Boy is in, as is Leo. Leo should. I think Leo came in. Yeah, he was 23 seconds behind. So Johnny should still get out in front. But
Shaggy is close to lapping Fernando B, but has to dive into the pits. 1 or 2 more laps, and Fernando B would have gone a lap down.
okay, and Shaggy is coming in for his stop. Johnny fuels up and is on medium.
Where's Shaggy going to come out in relation to Felmora? We've got a quarter of the race remaining. For those of you who have stuck around the entire broadcast, thank you so much for watching. Appreciate everyone in the chat for chatting. Thank you to the gifted memberships and the super chats. Please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to click the link pinned in the chat. That'll take you to the Papa's House of Game website, where all the information for the PHG World Series. This is the final round of Season 4. Split 3 currently, as Shaggy comes out just ahead of Felmora, timing it perfectly. Very incredible. We got 2 more races for y'all tomorrow. Mr. Casual will be racing in one of those. Papa, the proprietor, will be broadcasting it, so please tune in and show your support for this great community. You know us here at PHG.
Papa's House of Game.
We're great racers, but we better people, right, Papa?
We better people. Facts.
I keep forgetting that you're here. I need to go to you more often. I just keep forgetting that you're there because you're so focused and locked in.
I am. I'm not in last. I'm happy.
It's a long race. It's a long race. I mean, you got just over 12 minutes to go. You can do it.
Well, you know, and with that being said, it's hard to believe 38 minutes have gone by.
Yeah, exactly.
Or 48 minutes.
It's like it goes slow and all of a sudden it's gone so fast.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, he's in his happy place. That's why he keeps flying by.
Yep.
The only thing that could make it better for him if he was in the Beetle.
Shaggy!
So
Felmora!
Casual. Fernando is in P4. Do you think he will need to pit again? Because if not, I mean, considering what's happened, that's impressive.
You're looking at, like, looks like he's doing about roughly 136 is
but I mean, we've seen him spin out on track how many times, and to be in P4 currently that's pretty impressive. 11 and a half minutes to go.
Yeah.
I am retired. For those who haven't seen, check my channel, check my shorts. I bowled hard last night. And
I'm not checking your shorts.
Come on, Papa. It wouldn't be the first time. And I am fatigued. Fatigued is the right word.
Lightweight. I say that because
also, I had a Nutter Butter for the first time in probably 10 years last night.
Nice.
And it literally blew my mind. Like, I took a bite and was like, are you kidding me? This it's been so, because I just don't eat that type of stuff anymore. I forget how good it is.
Oh yeah, Nutter Butters are pretty good as well.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So Shaggy Doo pulling away from Felmora. We approached the 10-minute mark.
Yeah, it looks like he's maintaining the gap. He's on hard, but yeah. So,
looks like these last 10 minutes are going to be a little quiet on the racing side. It's just going to be, does anybody need to step into the pits, or does anybody make a huge mistake? Papa, how are you feeling? Do you have another pit stop, or are you good to go to the end?
Nope, I'm good to go, I think.
G to G,
Right,
he
okay.
says.
Once again, Maverick and Q are close to each other in 9th and 10th place, respectively.
All right. Well, but Q
Oh.
picks up a half-second penalty. Unfortunate. That's going to give Maverick some breathing room. I feel like the Ford GT is a more superior car. But Maverick's just making that Corvette work for him. Papa, you're in the Viper, correct?
I am, yes.
As far as driving the Viper, what are your thoughts on it in comparison to some of these other cars on track?
I think, honestly, they're all pretty. They have their own qualities. The Viper has an understeery trait that I'm not super happy with, but
okay.
I do love the speed and power down the straights.
Sure.
So it kind of balances out a little bit, but I think you have to be a little bit more, especially on throttle, which you all know I'm not good with throttle control or trail braking. So
trail braking. Don't make me do things with my feet.
Right. I just need that on and off switch.
Yeah.
On the gas, off the gas. On the gas.
Yeah. Well, the new GT3 wheel I got from Fanatec, well, new to me, refurbished. You can use the secondary paddle shifters as gas and brake. So you can actually do it if you have the right wheel. Yeah, on off, essentially. Like using a keyboard back in the day. Which I was really good at racing games on a keyboard, I gotta say.
Okay. All right. Let's see. They still the only ones? Pretty much.
Yeah, it looks like Maverick and Q.
Yeah, Shaggy's got a 5-second gap now. Johnny and Leo are separated by about 2 seconds. 5th and 6th, respectively.
Shaggy Deuce are leading the way. Oh, getting by all the other Group 3 cars, getting by Q. Maverick still hunting him down, so Q doing a great job in that GT. He just needs to avoid those penalties. That's just allowing Maverick to get back into the game as we're almost 6 minutes to the end of this race. Been a great evening of racing here at the PHG World Series Season 4 final rounds. We've already wrapped up Split 1, which was a doozy. About to wrap up Split 3, and tomorrow we have Splits 2 and 4.
Let's see. Honestly, surprised. D-Dubs hasn't.
Well, he's in the wrong. He's in the wrong account. If he was in RQR D's nuts, he would have been out of here by now.
He'd have been gone, yeah.
He's gotta represent his main account. He's gotta do good for PHG.
Love the sunset. Love the colors of the sky right now.
Oh yeah. You know what? I look at colors as candy. If it looks like it would taste good, like if that's a good like Shaggy's car, that's good candy right there. That sunset, those clouds, that's good candy. I'd eat that. Got watermelon, tutti frutti.
Okay, yeah. Argentina just barely survived.
Who were they playing?
They were playing Cape Verde.
Ah, well, congrats to Argentina. That's Messi's on Argentina, right?
I think that's Ronaldo.
Yeah. No, he's Spain or Portugal. Portugal. Ronaldo.
But either way, Argentina's going to play Spain next.
right.
Yeah, so that'll be a heavy hitter of a game.
Yeah, I haven't been watching the game. Well, if I'm somewhere that has the game on, I watch it live. Like I plan on watching the U.S. game Monday night because I will have just landed in Orlando and heading to the sushi restaurant to eat lunch or eat dinner, and they'll have the game on. So I'll probably sit there and watch the game.
Okay.
90 minutes is a long time, as we learned the other week. I missed
Last
those
week,
races. Yeah, I was sick on Friday and then had autocross Saturday. But 90 minutes is a long time, plus stoppage. So,
But yeah, I was like,
I'm confused about Johnny Boy. He was a solid P2, and now here he is back in P5 with Leo just behind him.
yeah. Hasn't had the best lap time. I'm looking at his. He's had 136 last 3 laps. Where Leo has a 134.9 in there. So maybe Leo's been able to have a bit better overall lap.
Sure. How are we doing, Papa?
Doing good.
You haven't
Just
fallen asleep?
kind of. Nope, not yet.
All right. Fernando B in the pits. I was curious about that. He was one of those that was up quite a bit considering all the issues he had had.
So he'll be didn't quite make it to the end, so pretty sure he'll be in softs as Johnny goes deep and he's in 4th place, but still stays ahead of Leo. The gap between our seemingly inseparable competitors
Has
yeah.
grown.
Yeah, Johnny and Leo in 4th and 5th respectively. Currently separated about 7/10 at the moment, heading towards the bus stop. Anyone else? Not really. Ooh. See, I think he should be able to make it, but Bill Moore in 2nd going to be cutting it a little close on fuel. Actually, his right rear tire. The last lap's going to be painful, but he's got a 40-plus second gap to old man Pip in 3rd. So he should be able to manage, but yeah, his right rear.
Not great, Bob. The infield's going to be a doozy. If only he had enough. Wait, he might have. No, he doesn't quite have enough time. I was going to say he almost has enough time to slow down and make this his last lap, but he's about 10 seconds shy.
Yeah, so yeah, like you said, it's going to be a doozy on this last lap.
We'll stay on board so we can celebrate in his misery here on the final lap. Give us something to talk about.
Let's see. But yeah, he's definitely going to have to be mindful of it.
Oh my goodness.
On those.
I got a tickle in my throat and I'm out of water.
Uh-oh.
Oh, excuse me, everybody. Oh, sorry. All right, final lap is on like Donkey Kong. Shaggy Dude going through the bus stop for the final time.
We're there. Okay. So the gap ended up being about a second between Johnny and Leo.
Oh, having Augustella at the house while I'm doing this is amazing. He just brought me some water, and I feel like a new man. As Shaggy Dude wins the race.
Yeah.
Belmore are going to come around holding on to that P2. Very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this water's giving me
Very good.
life.
Yeah, with how hot it's been, regardless of exactly how hot, it's like, yeah, I've been going through some bottles of water myself.
Yeah, for sure.
Because there's been a few days where I hadn't really realized I'm not keeping myself hydrated enough, and it's like I had learned recently, if you don't keep yourself hydrated enough, your body will actually suppress your hunger.
Yep.
Because when you eat, you actually generate heat, and so that's why your body will suppress the need for food.
Yep. Bodies are crazy. They tell us a lot.
Yeah, you just gotta listen and pay attention. Yeah.
That's that.
Well done, everyone.
GG's, y'all.
G to the G.
All right, I'm going to back out of the commentator booth and let Papa and Casual take it from here.
All righty, man.
I'm not keeping myself hydrated enough, and it's like...
Well done.
All right. Since you're probably a bit winded from racing, I'll cover our results.
All right, that'll work.
Leading the way, with fastest lap to boot, Shaggy is your winner in GT1, followed by Filmora in second, PHR Old Man Pip in third, rounding out the podium. In fourth, we had BK2 Johnny Boy. Then in fifth, you have Leo. Sixth, you have Fernando Button. Then at the bottom of the grid in GT1, Jack Scalington. Props to him for using something other than the Mazda that everyone was using. He was using the Sauber, so well done to him. Now for GT3, we have S7R's Nuke. And then in ninth, we have Q. And in 10th, rounding out the GT3 podium, MVR Maverick. And 11th, you had D-Rod sporting the Mustang. And then you had proprietor himself have a, I would say by his standards, a good race. He didn't have...
I held my position.
Yeah. If he doesn't go backwards, he's happy.
Yeah.
Which is a good mentality. And that was for 12th. And 13th, you have C-Dubs. And then finally, you have Strict 9 and 14th.
I do want to point out in the Group 3 races, finish, you had a Viper, a GT, a Vet, and a Mustang. 4 different classes of cars running out the top 4. So that's kind of cool to see. I had an extra pit stop that I really didn't need. And I might have been up there with, at least with D. Rodriguez, I think.
Yeah, probably so.
But I mean, like I said, I got no practice. I didn't have any clue what the strat was, so I followed the lead of a superior driver.
For driver of the day, what? think I'll have to go with I think I'll have to go with Shaggy because this isn't even his he races for GT3, so it's like,
Yeah, not even
and
his
this is
class.
his it's not even his class he chose to race with, and this is his second race of the night. So poor guy is ready to call it a night, and can't say I blame him. So for
Right.
those facts alone, Shaggy's going to be my pick. How about you, Papa?
Okay, so obviously I didn't get to watch the race, but
Yeah.
I heard a lot about Q and Mav.
Yeah.
They must have had an incredible race together. So I'm going to take both of those guys. Those are the ones I think I heard the most about as far as
Yeah,
battling.
yeah, all you need to know is they were tied at the hip
Yeah,
for
yeah.
their part.
And that's what we want. Great racing, and that's what we wanted. So I'm going with those two guys.
Okay. All right. Guess another thank you to our lovely sponsors for this season for PHG World Series. They
Simnet,
include
Paul Davis, 4D, and MZW. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah, if I can sneak in here, guys, real quick.
C Dubs.
Yeah, I just snuck in the broadcast. So Papa, are you going to have a stream here maybe in a week or two once the stewarding decisions and all of the things are wrapped up? Tell us about a possible stream where we're going to announce prizes and do a live drawing for the Simnet 3 pedal set.
Absolutely. So give us a few days, to get through all the stewarding decisions, but we will have a live stream congratulating all the winners, let them know what their prizes are for 40 to what racing, and we will also put like you said, we'll figure out some way to do a raffle. Everybody's earned amounts of entries to earn those pedals on the raffle, so we got to figure that out how we're going to do it, and we will do it live.
So Papa, I have it figured out, I think. So anybody that's participated in 5 of the 7 rounds gets at least 1 entry, and everybody in the top 10 of GT1 and GT3 will get 2 entries. And so there's something online. I think Sal's used it before, but it's the random wheel generator. If you Google random wheel generator, so everybody in the top 10 will get 2 names put in the random wheel, and everybody else will get 1. So we'll do that live. I can set it up. You can set it up. Whoever. We'll do that live on your stream, Papa, and somebody is going to end up with a awesome set of Simnet pedals.
Custom, y'all. Custom, engraved.
Yep.
You're gonna love these
engraved.
things.
Yeah,
Laser
absolutely.
engraved.
They got the PHG. They got the PHG World Series logo.
Yes.
Engraved right on the heel plate, right below the Simnet logo. They're awesome, guys. As a person who uses Simnet pedals, I mean, I guess I can't say they make you really fast, right? I think I came in last or next to last, but nonetheless, awesome pedals.
But I'm going to chime in real quick and say that people who do broadcasting and commentary at the same time get 20 entries. Just throwing that out there.
Boom. There it is.
Boom.
I already won the 4D Racewear custom jersey from the Joker series. I think I'm a little lucky.
Yeah, you did.
I could use some Simnet pedals.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yes, good point. Thank you for pointing that out. See, doesn't jumping in, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks for that strat. I appreciate that.
Oh yeah, wasn't it a great one? I mean, didn't that work out well? Yeah. When you ask what happened, it's because I spun out and I was done, and all I could do was, push. And I did beat Strychnine, but only because he ran out of fuel. He ran out of fuel.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, in the last quarter mile there, and I was like, I let off because I felt bad for passing him, but then I was like, you know what? I mean, hashtag not last, right? So
that's right.
Then I put the pedal down. So
sorry, Strychnine.
Sorry, Strychnine.
All right. How'd the poll end up, Mr. Casual?
Shaggy with 49% of the votes wins driver race for split 3.
Shags.
Congrats, Shags.
Awesome, Shaggy.
Yeah, let's wrap this thing up then, man. Couple great races tonight, Mr. Casual.
Yeah, it was fun this evening. Like it was definitely I was honestly waiting, all right, when is Papa going to go off the rails? I was like,
I didn't get one penalty, I don't think, all race.
oh, did you? Oh.
I did go off track a couple times.
I mean, if you go slow enough, you're not going to get a penalty.
Yep.
Dang, Casual.
But yeah, no penalties through the bus stops. So
But pretty good.
That's a win. That's a win for me.
Yeah, because if you push through there, you can make up time. But yeah, it's like understandable to those that got penalties.
Yeah, absolutely. Really easy to do.
But yeah, it's been a fun evening. I'm just hoping, praying it's not too hot tomorrow when my race starts. Because, like I said before, I'm not going to see anything less than 100 at least until Monday.
Oof, that's brutal. But kind of like we were talking off camera, at least your state's not on fire. It's just hot.
May as well be burning with how hot it is. But yeah,
Right.
it's like, at least I don't have to deal with, I think had said there was like fire ash and stuff in your area.
I'm an hour away from the Aspen fire, hour and a half away, and I have ashes falling on my car. I think our state has over 150,000 acres currently on fire throughout the state. So
that's crazy.
It is. This one here down here by Pueblo, the Aspen Creek fire, it's getting close to 80,000 in just itself. So 0% contained. It's crazy. Anywho,
yeah,
Mr. Casual, we'll be riding along with you tomorrow in your race, correct?
Yeah, it'll be my turn to see how much I may or may not botch the race. We'll see what happens with that.
Right.
Yeah, looking forward to it. I was like, if I remember correctly, I think I'm going to be actually starting up at the front because Jeffrey was ahead of me, but then we had Raider needed to drop a split, so Jeffrey got moved up to split 1. So I think I'm actually going to be leading the way. So no pressure, eh?
No pressure, buddy.
No pressure, Casual.
All right, guys.
Real quick, Papa, you're in the spirit. I mean, I see the flag back there. I see your shirt. Yeah, we'd be messing up if we didn't talk about tomorrow, right? Like tomorrow is, how about it? 250,
250, man.
Yes, for our independence. So absolutely. Yeah. So, happy Independence Day to you guys. I'm going to be having a good time tomorrow. As you guys know, I might not catch the stream, but I wish you luck, Mr. Casual. I think you'll put the hammer down, sir, and you will do your thing. So, looking forward to that. And I'm going to pop off here, guys. Thank you for letting me pop in. I guess you didn't let me. I just did. But you guys have a great night, and hope everybody has a good time. And thanks for stopping in.
C-Dub, thanks for being here, man. Thanks for the race. Thanks for everything.
See you guys.
See ya. So to kind of reiterate what C-Dub says. Happy Independence Day, everybody. Have a great 4th of July. Be safe. I know a lot of places in the country right now have got those fireworks that are don't touch them. Please be careful, everybody. A lot of hot, dry places right now in the country. So, but have a great 4th of July. Mr. Casual, thank you for the comms tonight. T-Case in the background, thank you for the broadcast. Thank you guys for the support in my race. It was just a great night, man. Love Daytona. You can't go wrong with Daytona. We could do this every week. Mr. Casual, I'll let you lead us out of here, man.
Okay. I guess. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if I have any mishaps tomorrow. But all the same, it's been an enjoyable season doing multi-class. So it's like, while something a bit different, I don't mind something a little bit different every now and then. That's why I picked GT1. But
there we go.
Looking forward to tomorrow, and I guess with that being said, me being the nerd I am, as I say every now and then, keep looking up.
Well, PHG family, you stayed to the last lap. Hands up, screens up. One more time for the ride. Burn rubber on the screen through every turn tonight. You held the line with me through red flags and green light.
Pit lane stories, full gas hearts. We chase that finish sound.
Now the last frame fades away,
but we ain't slowing down.
Hear that engine call.
One more roll of thunder.
Keep that fire in your chest.
We're going back under.
PHG World Series Season 4.
We were born for more. Until next time,
We hit the floor, we hit the floor.
PHG World Series Season 4. Keep that engine roar. Until next time,
We run it back once more.
You saw the slide, you saw the save.
You saw the last lap grin.
Every wheel, the wheel, every close call.
We felt you leaning in.
The checkered flag don't mean goodbye, just means the night went wild.
Save that spot for the next green. We'll meet you in a while.
When the lights go low and the final screen is glowing,
All that talk, all that heat.
still keeps the whole room flowing.
PHG World Series Season 4.
We were born for more. Until next time,
We hit the floor, we hit the floor.
PHG World Series Season 4. Keep that engine roar. Until next time,
We run it back once more. To every driver who clipped the apex. To every viewer who called the move before it happened. To every late night legend who stayed until the end. You made this more than a race.
You made it a room. You made it a ritual. You made it a reason to come back hungry.
When the helmets come off, the story still rolls.
When the track goes quiet, we still hear you.
So keep your colors ready.
Keep your flag high.
Keep your friends close.
Keep your timing sharp.
Because the next start line is already waiting on us.
Slow it down, let it breathe. Then we rise like a fire. Hands together, heart to heart.